Not everybody should buy a franchise. Yes, you heard me say that right. Not everybody should buy a franchise. Let me start with something that definitely is going to surprise you. All right. I don't think everybody should own a franchise. And I'm trying to sell something, right? In fact, I think some people would absolutely hate being a franchise owner. Okay? And the mistake I see all of the time is people are asking, what's the best franchise to buy? Man, that's really the wrong question, right? But the better question is, am I actually wired to succeed in a franchise? Okay? After building Window Ninjas from the ground up and working with franchise owners across the country, I have noticed the same patterns over and over again. Okay? I'm gonna share those with you today, right? Because the people who succeed are not always the smartest, and they ain't always the richest, okay? But they do share 5 traits. And if you have these 5 traits, man, franchise ownership might just be the best, if not one of the best decisions that you will ever make, okay? Now, follow along with me. Here's the 5. Sign number 1, all right? You wanna own a business, not invent one. Man, cool. Franchise ownership is for you, right? If you're that guy, franchise ownership is for you, okay? One of the biggest misconceptions that are about franchising or entrepreneurship is that you need a groundbreaking idea, man. You don't. Listen, some of the most successful business owners that I know of did not invent anything, okay? They simply executed better than everybody else. They out-executed everybody. That's why they're so successful, okay? And that exactly is what franchise is designed for. Owning a franchise is designed for the person who can follow the playbook, man, okay? Listen, you're not buying creativity. You're buying a proven business model, right? That's what's huge, right? If your goal is to build wealth through business ownership instead of spending years trying to reinvent the wheel, man, franchise ownership is definitely the way to go, okay? Now, here's the second one. Can you follow a proven system? Man, that's hard for a lot of people to do. It really is. Trust me, I know. And this one right here, this topic right here is something that surprises most people I talk to. Some entrepreneurs think that following systems limits their freedom. Man, I'm sitting there thinking that creates all kinds of freedom, right? Here at Window Ninjas, we have systems for sales, hiring, marketing, customer service, and operations, man. Why? Because consistency beats guessing, right? The best franchise owners don't constantly ask, what should I try next? Man, what they're asking is, how well can I execute what's already proven? Those guys, they scale fast. Now, if you're coachable and willing to trust a proven process, you are already ahead of most people out there, okay? Now, here's the third one for you. You are willing to lead people. I'm gonna talk about leadership, guys. You hear me all the time, right? Here's something that many first-time business owners underestimate, completely underestimate. You're not buying a job. You're building a team. That's what you're doing. And that means hiring. That means training. That means coaching. Man, you got to do those things, right? If you want to be successful, leadership, okay? Some of your biggest challenges will not come from customers, man. They're going to come from leading people. When I first started Window Ninjas, I keep saying that. When I first started, right, I thought success was about me working harder. Man, that was the wrong move. It wasn't. Working harder didn't get me anywhere, right? The business really started growing when I learned how to build leaders instead of trying to do everything myself, okay? Now, here's number 4 for you. You're playing the long game. You hear me? I get questions all of the time about, or like, how fast can I make my money back? Okay. It's not a bad question. But the better question is, how valuable can this business become in 5 or 10 years? It's just a completely different way of looking at things, right? Because if you're looking to double your money in 6 months, man, you're probably looking at the wrong opportunity. Now, good businesses create wealth because they compound over time. And so the strongest franchise owners aren't chasing quick wins. What they are doing is they're building assets, they're thinking about recurring customers, they're thinking about stronger systems, stronger teams, brand reputation, long-term wealth, folks. That's what their eye is on, okay? Now, and if that's how you think, man, then you are already approaching business ownership the right way. Now, number 5, the last one for you guys. Are you willing to be coached? Man, this might be the biggest one. Because the best franchise owners aren't the ones who think they know everything. No. Man, they're the ones who ask questions. They're the ones that seek feedback. They really want to improve. They have this instilled sense inside of them that they want to get better every single day. Now, I have been in business. I keep telling you, I've been in business a long time, and I still have coaches to this day. In fact, I'm getting ready to hop on one right now. But anyway, no matter how successful you become, somebody else has already solved a problem that you are about to face. Remember that, folks, okay? Being coachable isn't a weakness. It's one of the fastest ways to grow, okay? And then another thing that I've learned through all of these years of business ownership is that the people who think they have everything figured out, they usually stop growing. Yes, to this day, I still have coaches. That I want you guys to remember that, okay? I still ask questions every single day. I still rip off good ideas from people who are better than me at certain things, okay? And that is never, ever, ever gonna change either, right? People make franchises successful. It's people, okay? The system gives you the roadmap. It's giving you that leg up. But there's still one person. Still one person that's driving that business, right? You are. You're the one that's driving that business, okay? And if you're looking for a shortcut where you don't have to work hard, a franchise probably is not for you, okay? But if you're looking for a proven system that helps avoid years, and I mean years, of unnecessary mistakes, costly mistakes, now we're gonna have a different conversation, okay? So let me ask you this again. Which one of those 5 traits do you have? Out of those 5 traits, which one resonates with you? Which one do you have inside you, right? Man, listen, I'd love to hear about that. Leave a comment below. I definitely want to hear your answers. And if you're serious about business ownership and want to learn what it takes to build a scalable business, man, just subscribe to my channel. I'll give you all the information that you need. And then some. Every single week, I share lessons with everybody. Lessons that I have learned building Window Ninjas, from leadership and creating systems, even franchising, man, and business growth. Man, I have been through the gamut. I got all the nitty-gritties for you, okay? And if you're exploring whether franchise ownership is the right fit for you, hey, man, visit us over here at windowninjas.com/franchising, right? You're gonna learn how our franchise model works and the support that we provide with our call center and whether it's a great fit for you and your goals. So, appreciate you guys watching. I'll see you guys on the next go round. Keep shining.